Couldn't find any reviews on this 350 Legend Ranch, so figured I'd just go ahead and make a quick one real quick. I'm going to do a more in-depth one once I get my suppressor. Just waiting for the tax stamp to come back. But yeah, it's just me shooting it and going over what I think about it as I shoot it. So far, it feels pretty light, pretty ergonomic. Let's see how it shoots. To my knowledge, this is the first review of the 350 Legend in the Ruger American Ranch Gen 2. I couldn't find any reviews on YouTube about this rifle in this caliber. Yes, this rifle has been covered by many other people in different calibers, but not 350 Legend. I went ahead and bought it anyway. What sold me on this was not a bad rifle for the price, but the threaded barrel. Man, somebody's shooting. Hopefully you guys can hear me with all that gunfire. I got suppressor coming, so I wanted that shorter barrel. This is a 1 in 16 twist, so this barrel should make 1 revolution, 1 complete turn, hence the 1 in 16, this being a 16-inch barrel. This is what I used in my my Savage Axis, which is what this is replacing. These 180 Winchesters, you see them, they're devastating. You know that I haven't had a deer make it past 5 foot with them. Very accurate caliber. Yeah, not the biggest, I don't think size matters, how you use it, right? So that's why we got this. I love this caliber. Quiet, light, cheap, accurate, recoiling, more power than you think. And I have the 170 Winchesters, or sorry, Hornadies, and I have 150 grain Winchesters. So I got a whole bunch of these, so I'm hoping that this is what it's going to like still. 10 round AR mag. The one that comes with it is 5. I believe it's pinned. I went and bought this one from Shells, so that's a whole nother 10 rounds there. Not too many people out here shooting in the snow. So I got the VX Freedom Leopold. Gonna zero this in for 100, and then I have my Vortex Defender ST, and we'll be running that 50 yard zero on the red dot and 100 yard zero on here. And you guys all know his turret works. Sight in for 100, and it's calibrated. And you can move it to 150 to 250, which is the effective range of his 350 Legend. All the way up to 3.5. Yeah, 350. But who knows? It's a little cold out. I got to walk through the snow. Maybe I'll go ahead and throw target at 300. But right now we're going to do 50, 100, and 200. That's our plan to shoot today. I'll be calling out my shots with the spot and scope. I did forget my Tacticam and my mirrorless camera, but don't worry. I remember my snow boots at least. I had to hike through a foot of snow to do this for you guys. So if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, checking out my other videos, I'd appreciate it. Here we go, first shots. Go ahead and put a little 2-shot group in here, see where we hit. I think we're right in the bullseye. I think they are touching each other, but yeah, I had the same riser, so my height over bore should be about the same for my access to this. So I won't be surprised. That's where I am. We are high. Go make some adjustments. Be back. Good thing I brought the spot and scoop. They're about 5 inches high. So let's go for it again here. I think we go down a couple more inches. 1.5. We're gonna go, this will go 6 clicks down. So that should be 1.5 inches down here. My group isn't very tight either. So I think we're going to get it close with this, and then I'm going to shoot the other ones anyway, just to see kind of what I get here. But yeah, just wanted to add here, this action is very smooth. I mean, for a $600 gun, this is comparable to my Tikka. Not quite as smooth, but you know, very impressed with this gun so far for the, you know, comfort and quality that you get with, you know, such a low price. This is way better than my Savage Axis. You know, despite only being another $200, this is well worth it. Other than that, I do like this gun. It's feels good. Let's go find out what ammo works good with it. Now, so that's interesting. We look dead on. I'll show you the target later. It's been walking itself out to the right, which is weird. But I know it's not a clean bore anymore. You know, the barrel shouldn't be hot. I mean, this is a 350 Legend. So ideally, that's where I like my gun, is I like shooting it clean bore, cold bore. So that's the hunting situation you're going to be in. But unless I got to get used to this gun or something, I don't know. It's not grouping too well. It might be this the ammo. Well, we're going to try some others. I'm going to make an adjustment. I'm going to move this over to the left now. Hey, every gun likes its own kind of ammo. I was hoping I was going to like this stuff, but oh well. But yeah, very, like, no recoil at all. Not that 350 Legend kicks hard anyway, but I mean, this muzzle brake, like everything. I'm gonna be curious to. I'm gonna shoot this freestanding after I have it sight in. But so far, I like the feel of this gun. I'm just I don't like the way it groups with this ammo. Again, not the gun's fault. Just got to find out what it likes. Action's pretty smooth too, coming from my Axis. A lot smoother. Not as smooth as my Tikka. Tikka actually made a 350 Legend, 16-inch barrel, but went ahead with this Ruger here. All right, that's better. I'm going to leave it. You'll see, we are touching. We got one in the bullseye and one just a little bit over or under, sorry. So they're not touching, but it's like a probably a 1-inch group. Maybe I just had to get acclimated to it. I don't know. What? You know what, shits and giggles, I don't know. I'm going to move it. Guess I'm going to move it a tad to the right. So 1/4 inch MOA, 100 yards. Oh, that was 2. There we go. Yeah, we'll just shoot these last 2. Why not? I got plenty of them. All right, looks good to me. Yeah, these aren't grouping too bad. Maybe I just had to get shooter error. Maybe I had to get warmed up a little bit. I don't know. Now their zero's close. That first. Why don't we go ahead with the Hornadies? Let's go from heaviest to lightest to see what likes better. So I'll shoot a group with these Hornadies. So I just want to get this thing close. I'll be doing some more testing when I get my suppressor in. Can't wait for that. Top left bullseye. So we shot the center with the Winchester 180s. These 170 grain Hornadies. I'm going to shoot the top left. There's the camera got that muzzle brake. This is where I got my wrenches and my cap in. It's probably loud on that camera. You know what? No point in being cheap. Let's shoot 3. Let's do a group of 3. So I can see this one. All right. 3 there. And then these are actually cool. I think I got these when I got my Axis here. Yeah, kind of the ballistic tip. So, let's see. We'll shoot 3 of these in the top right. Bullseye. These definitely recoil a lot less. I can feel the recoil difference. Not that this is a, you know, big recoil issue, but if, you know, if you're a woman or a child, or you have a wife or child and this is a gun you're buying it for, these group well. Might want to try this. That don't look bad. All right, let's go down and take a look. Here's what we got. So my first shots with the 180s were here and here. Then I made an adjustment, came down. They were here. Then I made an adjustment and they stayed the same. So it started going right, which was weird. I then moved it to the left. Had one here and there. I brought it to right a little bit and I'm right there. So that's actually a 4-shot group with 1 adjustment. So I would say that's MOA there finally. And then these are the Hornadies, the 170s. See, that's not a bad group there. Just about touching, but I got a flyer. And then you can see these are the Winchesters, 150 grains. They're touching, but then I got a flyer. So that's pretty good to me, I'll say. I'll take that for deer and hog hunting, what I do. I'm gonna shoot again once I get that suppressor, but maybe shoot 3 more to their Hornady and the late Winchesters just to see. So, I mean, any of these are good. It's just, I don't know why these had the flyer. I don't know why I got a flyer. We are at our 100-yard zero. I decided that's gonna be good until I get my suppressor. So I'm gonna shoot 2 at 100, and then I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my red dot and shoot 50. I know some people are going like, oh, it's not a sniper rifle, da da da. Well, you know what? It works for me. I think I'm gonna like it. I hunt Florida, so I don't want to change my magnification and have to reshoot sight this in, because if you're shooting something at 25, you know, 50 yards even, when you're zoomed in, you know, with a 40mm objective at 6 power, it's kind of hard to really make sure, especially the pigs, they come in, there's a whole bunch of them, am I getting the right one? So I just feel like this red dot, I'm going to be able to see everything, pick my exact target, because I don't need it magnified for that long. So here we go, 200 yards. Let's see what we got here. Can't wait to go to Florida too, get away from the snow. Looks low to me. And it looks low. It's weird because my Axis, I mean, that thing was boom, dead on after 0 to 100. So I'm wondering if this 2-inch less of a barrel makes a difference. But I feel like, I'll have to look it up what the Axis had. I think it had a slower twist rate. But I'll look that up to verify. See what we got. We are low at 100 yards. We are real, or 200 yards, sorry. We are real low. And then this red dot, I didn't bore sight it or nothing, but I might have to try that real quick. Quick little, call this the Amish bore sight. Line down the barrel. There we go. Turn it. I don't know how that's gonna quite work. 45. Yeah. Should have brought my gun vise to do this, but all right. We are looking down the barrel, roughly a 45-degree tilt. Oh my gosh! So I can tell we're way off. So a lot of you guys, if you don't know what an Amish bore sight is. So we have our barrel lined up with the target. Typically you have a laser that shines out so you can see it. Well, we don't have that. So this is going to be just a real quick, you know, thing. But I guarantee you it'll work. I've sighted in many guns in my life. So I'm going to put this magazine, hold that scope there. Alright. I can see our bullseye through our barrel. I took the bolt out. Now I got to move this dot until it touches that sight, and that'll get us roughly to where we need to be. Let me get a screwdriver. I'll be back. I don't know if I'll be able to get this. That'd be cool though if I could get down. So if you're watching at home, bring a screwdriver. I don't have a screwdriver. My knife was a little too big, so my toenail clippers seem to be working to to adjust it. Hey, I ain't dumb if it works, right? The Amish bore sight works a lot better when using a screwdriver instead of a toenail clipper. So as you can see, I got this on my tripod, just a Bog Death Grip, 45-degree angle, so I know it's dead on and doesn't move. A lot of you guys probably know this trick, but for some of you that don't, you can't really, not gonna be able to tell on this camera. So about 50 yards, there's a little rabbit, or squirrel, sorry, metal squirrel that I shoot with my pellet gun. So that is lined up in my barrel, and that's what the dot is on. So there you go, Amish bore sighting. So when we go to the range, we'll do it again. Yeah.